Hey everyone, I forget how I introduce myself. Hi, it's Tia. um, so it's been a while since I've properly sat down and done videos and all of this stuff. I filmed one yesterday, recorded one yesterday actually, and because I was just so excited that Toddlers came out, and I'm still so excited that Toddlers came out. It's a beautiful day, really, that Toddlers came out, and it was free, and it was just lovely, and oh boy, am I excited about that. Now, where is the gym equipment in here? How does one gym? Oh, this is just the pool. Okay, that's fine. I thought I went to the gym. Anyway, this is my little sim diaries where I sit down and tell you a little bit about my life and things that are happening, I guess, is what I have decided to do with it. So let me tell you a little story about something that happened this week. And it is very interesting to some. I'm not going to skinny dip at the public pool. Thank you, though, Sims. Thank you. Just swim laps. And so, earlier in this week, I got a text message from a random phone number that I did not recognize. So I responded, and this person texted me at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I am not up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I am up at 9 or 10 if I can push it, which I generally do, which is stupid because I class at 11 and that leaves me barely any time to get to school. So I got this text at 11 from a random number. I immediately sent back, hey, who is this? Well, by immediately, I mean when I woke up at 9. And didn't get a response right away. So I figure, I would like to go to work. As a matter of fact. So I didn't get an immediate response to this person, so I assumed that they had gone to work, so that they were otherwise preoccupied, and that's totally fine. So, well, you might as well just go home. Because I want to be on the home lot. So, I was trying to be healthy and work out. Because I know I don't actually do that, but my sim can. So I've said that 3 times and I still haven't continued, and this is not helping. And now I'm trying to think of a way to start that sentence without so, but I can't. So I looked up the number on Google and Facebook in the meantime before I hopped into my car and went to work and all that stuff. And I didn't come up with anything. Usually a phone number is attached to a Facebook and I can tell who it is, or Google will tell me a little bit something, but there was nothing. So this person is off the grid, off social media, whatever. The only thing that it told me was that I had researched this number before. So I obviously knew the person, which I thought because their first message was, hey, how's it going? So I was like, okay, this person knows who they're texting, but I don't know who's texting me. So I have this program, or not a program, it's a website. It's called Mighty Text. It's so that I can text on my MacBook from my Samsung, because I'm lazy like that and I like to just do that in class. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. And I get so distracted by the game that I forget where I'm at in the story. But then I also get distracted with the story that I forget to actually play my game. So I can't find a happy balance. And I am so sorry about that. 3 minutes. So there's no point in watering the garden. So yeah, this app, website, whatever it is that I have, it saves all of my contacts and apparently does not delete them. And normally I don't delete my own contacts either, because if somebody's contacting me and it's been years, I still want to know who it is. And the only exception to that is that I lost my phone in the woods once, which is another fun story. It was a drunken one. So anyway, my favorite segue. So anyway, just casually making fun of myself. It's cool, guys. It's cool. Oh my god, where was I going with this? What was my story? Someone finish it for me, because I clearly don't want to. Ugh. Oh, is she back already? Dang, that was fast. Dang. Update your social media, girl. I know you guys are all burning to know what's happening, and I am just enthralled with this. Update social media. Okay. Which is what I'm actually literally trying to do right now. So, anyway. No, I'm just laughing. Okay. So I researched this number. It's in my computer contacts under a name that I recognize and I know who it is. And I thought, well, I don't really want to talk to this person, but now there's really no way to get out of it because I've already engaged a little bit. So I know who it is. I'm just sort of waiting for them to respond because I don't really want to I don't know. I don't want to deal with it. So it isn't until after my first class that I get a response. And this is in between my 2 classes of the day. I'm trying to find a place that's comfortable to sit because I'm not at my desk right now because I am not at my house. And my foot keeps falling asleep and it's super uncomfortable, but I don't know how far away from the mic that I can be without it, you really not being able to hear me. And right now I've been sitting on my knees and I don't really want to do that anymore. So yeah, in between my classes, he said, oh, my name is blah. And I thought that was weird because he didn't tell me the name that was in my contacts. He told me a different name that sounded close, but was different. I don't know. If he told me his name was Ayler and then he was telling me his name was Taylor, that's what it was like. That's not his name at all. It's not even close. Just for protection, for reasons of sorts. And so I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I still don't really know who you are. So his idea of the best way to identify him was to send me a shirtless selfie with barely any of his face in it. And I don't know what that says about my life, that I recognized him from that. I mean, it helped that I already had an idea of who it was. Yet just somehow it told me the wrong name. But the fact that I knew that torso, it doesn't sit right with me. Anyway, so I was like, oh my God, you must think that I am a horrible person because I thought your name was blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh no, it's totally fine. So how are you doing? And I was like, we're just going to brush past that. You're not even going to acknowledge that you gave me the wrong name when we first met. That's totally cool. Okay. So I was like, I'm good. Just working and going to school and such. How about you? Doing the whole friendly thing, thinking, okay, maybe this dude doesn't actually have ulterior motives and he just wants to talk. Not the case. Ever. I don't know why I'm so naive and think that people deserve the benefit of the doubt because sometimes they don't. So, let's tend to my garden here because that's something to do. I don't want seeds. Nope. Well, let's start some herbs. Because I don't really have any, do I? I have grape. Oh, I have herbs. Yep. Whoops. Okay. So yeah, thinking the worst of people, blah, blah, blah. Oh, all I got was the same thing. Oh, I got basil. Don't eat it. Just plant it. Don't eat it. Okay. So yeah. I was like, okay, we'll just brush past the fact that you gave me the wrong name, blah, blah, blah. Thought he was just genuinely curious about how my life had been because I haven't spoken to this man in about a year. And that was completely my choice. I did not want to because I just wanted to just not. It was not what I was interested in. And I thought I made myself clear. I did not, apparently. Because a year later, he's still trying to contact me. And I deleted his number for a very good reason I'm coming to find. So I was like, life, work, school, soccer, all those wonderful things. How about you? Which was my first mistake. Actually, that was not my first mistake. My first mistake was answering the text message before researching. That would have been wiser to research the number first. I'll know that for next time. So he then was like, oh, life's good. I was just thinking about you the other day and wondering if you were single and wanted to have some fun. And at first I was like, you're a grown man. You can just tell me what you want. You don't have to sugarcoat it. Because fun for me is playing The Sims. Like, that's just, if you want to, like, come over and hang out and play The Sims with me, that's fine. However, you don't want to do that. I know this. So, I sent back, technically, I'm single, but I'm just out of a relationship, which is also, like, not untrue, but also not really true. It's just kind of my excuse because I'm a horrible human being who can't, like, confront people half the time. I'm super passive-aggressive. It's horrid. I need to work on my life. So, anyway, I was like, actually, no, I'm just focusing on work and school. I'm technically single, but just out of a relationship. Don't really want anything. Thanks. I don't even think I said thanks. I don't think I did. And he was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm sorry to hear that you're just out of a relationship. And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, it was my decision, and I don't know. And it surprised me that he seemed genuinely concerned about my well-being after being out of a relationship, which was, I thought, really sweet and really nice. And again, I was so stupid. So, there is that. So I was like, no, thank you. Like, I'm okay. That was my choice. I'm just really just focusing on family, school, friends, all that stuff. I just don't want to get involved with anyone right now. True. Not a lie. Did it. Job well done. Thank you, Tia. So then, this dude, this grown man, sends me a picture of his unmentionables. He did that. He did. And I was in the library at school, just reading, getting caught up for another class, and I didn't really know what to do in that situation, because immediately I was like, I need to tell someone what just happened. Someone just sent me this, and I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, because it wasn't. And the caption was, what did he say? Oh my gosh. He was like, just, if you ever want a booty call. And I was like, oh my God. Nope. That's a big nope. So the first person I told was my mom, because I absolutely adore my mom and we're really close, which is really weird to some people, but what did she say? Oh my gosh. She was so funny. I love telling my mom stuff. Oh, my phone's off. Right. I forgot I did that. Yeah, I don't know what my mom said, but she was very much like, well, I can't even explain it. She's just, I love her. She's so amazing. Yeah. So I guess that's it for that story. Don't do that. Like, if you're a guy listening to this, just please don't do that. Unless it's asked for, nobody wants it, really. It's never a good idea unless somebody asks for it. Just please, if you're going to take anything away from watching a silly Sims video, just know that. Just know that, please. And spare someone before you send them a picture that you'd rather not the world see. And by world, I mean people looking over my shoulder in the library, which I feel is everyone, but is likely no one. So that's a thing that happened in my life that I can confidently say happened. So that's my update for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that my sim does absolutely nothing when I'm talking, because I have a horrible time multitasking for a woman. Jokes. For anyone, multitasking is hard. I don't know what I'm trying to prove. Thank you so much. And if you liked what you saw, please subscribe and like, and let me know how I'm doing in the comments. But please don't be mean, because I am a human being and I will cry. All right. See you later.